What's going on, guys? So this is my second month being a solo driver, over-the-road driver. I just got in my new truck. As you can see, she's clean. I'm not a big fan of the Freightliner Cascadias. They call them Cascadias for a reason. I just got here about an hour ago. The truck was dead. This, you know, it is what it is. But I had to jump finally. It seems to be running 13 volts. I know it's supposed to be between 12 and 14, so I think we're fine. I was just messing with the fridge. It wasn't cooling, but now it's cooling, so I'm not sure what that was all about. I just got my bedding in. I'm just trying to get myself situated in here. I'm about to leave in about around 12:45. So they wanted me to test it to make sure that the they want me to test it around 12:45, so in about an hour, or 11:45. I mean, so in about 30 more minutes. So I got my weights here, so that way, you know, you gotta stay fit. I checked the oils and everything. The coolant level is just fine, so should be all good there. I got my food for the week. Bunch of meats and stuff to cook. I got me an air fryer. I've never owned one before, and I finally got one. Paid like 50 bucks for it at Best Buy. And on my last trip, when I went out by myself, I cooked absolutely everything in it, from steaks to fish to crab. Here's that air fryer right here. Like I said, about 50 bucks. I got my food in it. Just trying to store shit. Yeah, I got this at this truck stop I went to in Iowa, I think. Yeah, Iowa 80. World's largest truck stop. Ain't nothing larger than the world's largest truck stop. So solid mug, my favorite. I drink everything out of it, so I'll have that in there for tomorrow. I'm pretty much set up. I got a CB in this truck, thank goodness. This one works pretty well, so I'm gonna tune this one up. The last one I had didn't work very well, and it kind of sucked. But I'm more familiar on how to tune these more, so that's just for the brightness. Keep it on channel 19. Try to keep all that on there. Oh shit. So I'll have to calibrate it some, but you know, you get the gist. She looks solid though. Yeah, so bad news, guys. This truck is toast. You know, of course, my luck with any vehicle ever in existence. Honestly, it is what it is. It sucks balls, and I'm a little frustrated about it, but you know, what are you gonna do? Whine about it. Whine about it, nothing ever changes. So basically I'll just move everything over to the next truck. Same truck, just, you know, worked. So it has some sort of coolant level sensor that's going back, because the truck's full of coolant, but they design everything so dumb now that whenever you have like a sensor like that go bad, the truck just shuts off. I mean, you'd be just on the side of the highway, you know, just driving. You'd be driving on the highway, and your truck just shuts off because it thinks that it has low coolant, which to me is absolutely insane. Nobody wants to fucking clean it up. I'm not doing it there. It's just fucking disgraceful. Just disgraceful. So fucking move everything on over, I guess. So yeah, this was a very painful hour so far on my first month, or my second month driving. Well, it's like solo driving. Give you a little backstory, which I'll probably make just a separate video on it. But if you're watching this, I was in a squad, obviously of 4 people coming into the training thing. 2 of the guys, I'm not gonna explain why they're no longer working, but let's just say they got cut short. Whatever, life goes on, you'll find another opportunity. One door closes, another opens. A team drove with a dude for a while, well, for a month. And then he ended up quitting. And I won't get into why, you know, it's just the way life goes once again. And then they were like, hey, can you do the job by yourself? And I'm like, absolutely. I would rather drive solo, and I love driving solo because it, like, I hate sharing space with people. It's one thing sharing space in a house, but when you're living and breathing in the same fucking 10 feet of space together, that sucks balls. There we go. It's currently 12:39. So my first stop is a place out in Chicago. So I'm gonna take it's a milk load. Go grab an empty trailer right now and get this fucking show on the road, guys. Alrighty, I'm gonna inch my way over to get an empty trailer, get my pre-trip, make sure I got all my stuff in order, and we are good to go. A little bit of a annoying process here is finding a good trailer, which actually, number 1 right here is a 500 series, so we're gonna snag this guy. I'm used to driving the Kenworth, so I don't know how the hell these handle very much. I've only driven one of these like once. I'm tired right now. Ow, I just cut myself on the damn. See, I gotta get that thing off. I don't know why they put these stupid things on. These little fucking knobs. Harder than the... So I usually like get out, check it out, make sure that it is properly in the right literally proper spot, literally. So I need to get a flashlight. Probably make a stop somewhere. But I like to get out, make sure that this will properly mount. So as you can see here, if you look here on my trailer, and my skid plate is still leaning down, so once I push it back, it'll flatten up and it'll be flat with the trailer apron, which is this bottom piece here. And I want to make sure, I usually go under here too, and I double check. You see how it's somewhat centered? As long as it's literally in between these two, I just call them jaws, whatever you want to call them. As long as they're in between there, it'll move it, you know what I mean? As long as you don't hit it on the edges there, it'll be just fine. And you just do a walk around. You know, I'm not keeping this trailer, so I'm not too worried about it. But usually you want to do is like just kick it around just a little bit. I usually have my boots on. I want to break my fucking toe if I even kick this remotely hard. And then you want to look in the back. This is an important one. You can't really see it that well. I guess I need to get a better flashlight, but you just do a little quick scope around. You want to make sure there's not a bunch of rips in the walls and the ceiling and like those orange pieces there. That's how the air gets pushed back and circulates. You want to make sure that those aren't ripping down and falling down, because it's just going to create a mess for you. So yeah, just check around, make sure everything's good. Then maybe if we get lucky, we can close that, and we're not lucky right now. Hook this trailer up real quick. So as we saw last time, it was good to go. Oh, wrong way, idiot. So we will just slowly inch her back. One thing I don't like about these Freightliners. They are so damn touchy. Bam, just like that. So we're locked on. And then you just make sure your truck's parked. We are latched. As you can see here, I got no space between my, I'm hoping you can see it at least, but I got no space between my plate and my trailer apron, so I know that it's properly seated. I look under there. I can see, you probably can't see it on the camera very well, but it is the jaw is locked around it, so we're good. Locked around the kingpin, the shaft, the kingpin. In fact, sometimes they're opposite. Yeah, you just want to fling this thing up here. This is your landing gear. This is just basically the trailer's legs. Just want to spin this shit as fast as you can without breaking your fucking arm. Bam, bam, bam. I did walk around pretty confident this is a new trailer too, so I'm not too worried about, digging deep into it. So we got that on, and then you just tuck that up away in there. Always try to check the fuel. We're at least 3/4, so we're good. And then here's the fun part. You got your, basically your electric wire. Powers up the trailer lights, as you can see. That's my ABS light. Got my, I'm gonna check my hazards in the back there soon. And then we have, here we are, emergency, or your trailer emergency brake line and your service brake line. I think it's your service brake line. I'm not too sure. Could be wrong. But this basically airs your trailer up. We gotta get going here, so we're gonna get this bad boy. I can tell these are some new doors because they close just fine. Alrighty, boys and ladies and boys. So I like to send some air in through the trailer. It'll shake a little bit. Just let that fill up. And then what I like to do is I like to do my my trailer brake. I usually push that down. That basically, we do a tug test. So before you ever take off, you just want to pull, basically you're basically just pulling on the trailer, making sure that your truck is attached. Because that is the last thing you want to happen. So we're attached, my lights are working, everything is working just fine. So I'm going to pull us forward. Hold on. I'm gonna get us out of this hole here. All right, so I slid the tandems all the way forward because the yard I'm going to right now is a little tight sometimes. So I just don't even want to get there and drop this and be done. So yeah, lights are all good, everything's perfect. So let's head on out. And we're off. So basically I'm heading to a milk dairy, or dairy, whatever the fuck you want to call it, dairy plant, and dropping off this empty trailer, which they're going to use. So I haul all refrigerant unit stuff, you know, you want to call it reefer. Every time I say reefer, people just laugh because, you know. And what they're going to do with this trailer is they're going to fill it up, and then another feller that works at my company is going to go pick it up. Same thing I'm doing right now. So I'm dropping this empty trailer off. I'm going to go pick up a full one and then leave it. Alrighty, getting on the highway. Alright, so we have arrived to the dairy plant where I'm going to do the drop and hook. So I'm going to drop this trailer and I go inside that building and I give him a little fancy number, which is my pickup number. And then I go and pick up the trailer to tell me to pick it up. It is quite literally that literally simple. Nobody's coming around the corner. Let's see what we got here. Here's our trailers. I usually try to keep them together, but my trailer's not straightening up very well right now. So I will throw it right in here. Why not? That's one thing that sucks about having the tandems all the way up.
Wow.
I mean, it's nice because it's, you know, when you're trying to get through cities and all that, The closer your tandems are to the front, the better it's gonna be. Like, you know, because if they're closer to the front, your trailer will let me double check, make sure I'm not hitting shit. Just hop out, drop the landing gear, and when your tandems are all the way up, tandems, when I say tandems, I mean the trailers. Anyways, when I say the tandems, I mean the trailer's tires. Shit. Alright. And then once you do that, you can disconnect all your wires, air lines, hook them back up to the truck. They make these little things here so that way they don't get no dirt inside the lines, which makes sense. So everything is good. I can now disconnect from my trailer. I just, holy shit, look at all the dust on my fucking legs. There's another driver going by. And drop the trailer. Just like that. Park, go inside, get my paperwork. Basically, the paperwork I'm going to get is for the receiver, which is basically where I'm taking this load to. Got more trailers parked over here. So basically this is where they take it over from there. The empty one I just dropped, they're gonna bring it over here, load it up, and then they're gonna have another dude just bring it over to the yard again and pick it up, like what I'm doing right now. My trailer, so this is a dummy one they put on, just a dummy seal basically. They give you the real seal, but I like to just look inside, make sure everything's looking just big load. Paper says about 42,000 pounds that I'm hauling. So it should be a doozy of a ride. I will verify. My lights up. Red to red, blue to blue. Truck's all good. Electric lines, everything's hooked up. Set points on 32. So we're all good here. Air my trailer up some. Here we are again, I'm doing my tug test. You definitely don't want this fucker falling. So as you can see, mine are all the way to the back. That means that I have all the weight of this trailer sitting on my drive tires, which are my back four tires back here. So basically what I'm doing is I'm taking the load off of my drive, or my my drive tires. I'm taking the load off of them basically, so that way it evens the weight out. So I'm not killing my truck, and you want to even it to where you're not killing the trailer either. Should be able just to pull out of here. I don't know. All right, here we go. Let's make our way. And that's about it. So I'm gonna kind of just get some miles going here, and I'll catch you guys soon. As you can see, we're finally getting into lovely Chicago. It's actually not too bad. Last time I was here, man, I'm talking like bumper to bumper. Like, I cannot wait to lay the hell down. I am so drained. You know, sometimes I wonder if they're talking about me. The one I had in the other truck that I was driving was a lot better than this one, I will say. This one's not working with me that well. I want to do what he's doing eventually. I want to get into hauling like fuel, because I have some local companies in my area that are hiring, but they need at least a year of experience or whatever. And you can see I'm following this guy's ass at the Hard Rock Casino. Should go blow a paycheck there, see what I get. Probably fucking nothing, huh? Guys have appeared to be stuck behind a Swift truck. And you know what that means. Got a Tesla Cybertruck coming up. That's kind of a cool color. See, I think they're just fun looking, just to wrap and like just do whatever the hell you want with them. Would I ever buy one? No, I would never waste, you know, $3 billion on that. See if this guy let me in. Are you gonna flash me or no? No? Just gonna sit there? Alright, I'm making my move. I'm hoping Garmin's taking me to the right path. This bitch has got me lost before. $400 damn GPS. Can't tell me that the fucking roads are closed. So anybody that has a GPS, never solely just rely on one. I always have my Google Maps here on my phone. Shows me when the roads are closed or, you know, whatever. This guy just gets me there. I can route it however I want, but it doesn't show me when roads are closed and whatnot. So what's cool about like Google is you can pinpoint the exact location that I want to pull in. So if there's like this, for example, this place I'm going to now, the Garmin takes me to the, you know, the street most of the time. I go on my Google Maps, so when I start getting close within like the, you know, 5-minute range, I'll get on my Google Map. It'll show me exactly where to pull in at. You go on a Google Map, you want to look at the reviews of the place that you're dropping at. Reviews are your best friend. There's so many times where like other truck drivers, they'll review the place, and sometimes if it's a really tricky spot, they'll even draw out like maps. It's freaking awesome how helpful they can be. They'll draw out maps like where to go and like steps to take and everything. Some people really do got your back. I will definitely have to say the worst part about this job is when you have to piss or drop a number 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, whatever's going on inside. It's actually awful. So the way my brain operates, if my brain knows that there's not a bathroom that I can just freely use, it goes into like a panic mode. So obviously I don't have a toilet built into this truck. I'm not a big fan of shitting in a bucket. I have before, not at this job, but you know, you gotta go, you gotta go. I don't give a shit, no pun intended, where you're at, who you're with, how cool you think you are. You gotta go, you gotta go. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all, get in that goddamn thing. You coming too? What are you doing? I don't know what you're doing. You're being an orange, dumb, gay truck. That ass coming up here, fucking just cutting everybody. Doesn't want to wait in line like everybody else. And around that corner, baby. Oh shit. 5-0. Ah! That guy just ran a stop sign right behind the cop. So is this motherfucker. Look at this idiot. Oh great, I want to be sitting next to one. Oh, he can just run those. Yeah, okay, he can just run those. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot cops can just do that. They can just run red lights and stuff. But if I did it, you know, it'd be a different story. I'd have like 7 attack choppers. And if you guys have never been to a Culver's, God, so good. I had to shit so bad though. Just thinking about it, I'm about to shit my pants. This lady needs to hurry the fuck up. Oh my God, there's always a fucking green arrow. Can we just go? So right now, I'm about to make a pretty gnarly right turn, it looks like. And you know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to use up 2 lanes, I think. So we'll find out here in a second how sharp this bad boy is. We'll let everybody know I'm turning some Big Daddy. Shut your fucking mouth. I gotta use, see it, and it's cool. You can just cut them off. Nobody gives a shit. And what are they gonna do? Just ram into you? Sometimes, man, you just gotta hit that curb. There's just no other way around it, you know? But you drive a semi, you basically get paid to drive recklessly but professionally. Professional recklessness. I see it, Garmin. I see it. Y'all don't understand how exhausted I feel. I just want to lay down. I need to use the bathroom and go to sleep. I was watching you play a drinking game. How many times I shut your fucking mouth, Garmin! Do the nice professional wave. Let's see if this guy will let me. You gonna race at me? You gonna race at me, dude? What are you gonna do? Hit me head on? Jackass. We're gonna go around this corner like that.
Take the first right.
What are you doing, bud? Go, 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 go! They don't have any instructions anywhere, and the reviews all said the same thing. There are no signs. Oh shit, this is one of those ones where you gotta back into a up little alleyway looking thing. Oh hell! As you can tell, I'm just enjoying the sunshiny weather out here in Illinois. Time to record, but just had to do a blind back. Basically, you pull into that where that door is there, pretty much damn near touching it to where you're straight. Open your doors and just back down in here. See, not too bad. Yeah, I just got my paperwork, and then yeah, gonna be heading back home to Ohio.